Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome to the family. Welcome for another pick a card reading. Today you are here to connect with the energy of what you need to work on to restore your health. For this reading in here, we have two piles. Pile number 1 and pile number 2. Pick the pile that you feel most drawn to, as we are about to start our reading with pile number 1. If you connected to pile number 1, welcome to your reading pile number 1, what you need to work on to restore your health. We have the energy of poverty. Pile number 1, the first thing that we need to consider in here, okay, it is your lifestyle, the food you eat, that could have a great impact in your health as well. And I am pretty sure for certain people, it won't be easy to make this reading in here and try to be fair with everyone, because I will be unable to consider everyone's circumstances. Okay? But it's important to change your food habits. That's what I would say first of all. Another thing that is important for you, eating as you go, not just once you finish working. Because we have people in here that probably, let's say that you do a long shift, you start working in the morning, you finish work at night, and you don't even have time to eat because your work environment, let's say, doesn't allow you to have proper breaks. Not sure how you're going around it. I just know that you need to find a way. It's not fair. I'm not in your position, but try to make small changes as you go. Either have an extremely strong breakfast that will keep you till, let's say, 3 o'clock. Let's say you woke up 6 in the morning and you are meant to work till, let's say, 6 in the afternoon. But the only time you are able to have a break is when it's interesting, because it's like I can't even talk. It's a pile that don't even have time. You're busy all the time. It's almost like if you go back and look to your schedule, what is the best time to fit in here? A time for you to rest and have your meal? It's almost impossible. Because I'm trying to find words to find a solution, but it's almost impossible in here because your workload, it's just overwhelming. But you have to remember, it can't be so empowering to the point of disempowering you. Your work ethics can't be so good to the point of you harming yourself. So you will need to actually, I don't know how to put this, but it's almost like you will need to make sure that you move forward with your decision. As of, enough is enough. I can't keep going on like this. You need to have a family life. You need to have a life. You need to have a moment for yourself. So what we have in here, pile number 1, is when it comes to your health, your work is denying you to have a balanced life that will allow you to have, let's say, a good health. Your work is stressing you more than anything else. There's something in this pile that is extremely demanding, okay? So what I would say is this the only job you can do? If yes, you'll need to find a way of changing something, even if it's just to gain 1 hour, or at least, let's say you start working 6 in the morning, at least every 3 hours try to have a rest, or every, I don't know, it keeps coming in here. If you are on a shift from 6 in the morning till 6 in the afternoon, at least a 10 minutes break after 4 hours working, 1 hour break after 2 hours and a half from the first break, and after let's say 10 minutes break. So there is something in here that needs to pushed over. There is something in here that you need to have a plan and make sure that you have what you want and what you need. It's extremely important to put in your agenda, I deserve a break. Because if you have a breakdown, what will happen then? You'll call off sick, and what will happen after? If your off sick becomes 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, that job will find someone to replace you. And how are you going to feel after giving everything that you have to them? This doesn't have to be the story for everyone, but you need to ask yourself, what are you giving without taking care of yourself, without taking care of your needs? We have the energy near of meditation, and we have the butterfly of healing, emotion, self-care, forgiveness. This pioneer, I don't know what it is, but it's almost like for certain people, self-harming your own self, feeling guilty about something that happened, and you feel that the only way of paying is by sacrificing yourself to redeem your, I don't know, your guilt, your, I don't even know, your fault. It's like someone made a mistake, but now the price you are paying is not even worth it. Let me see if there's anything else in here, because what I see in here, pile number 1, let me put it into perspective. What you need to work on to restore your health. The first thing that you need to ask yourself is, what's harming you? This is the first thing. With this energy of meditation, is asking you to reach a point of self-realization. When you realize that you yourself, you are depleting yourself to the right of having a good health, related with the choices that you do. And another thing that is important in here, pile number 1, is when we talk about what you need to work on to restore your health, even if you're not working for someone else and you're working for your own self, it looks like you're working extra time. You're working, I don't know, more than 3 to 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. And this might be too much. There is something in here that is overwhelming, that is, it has this energy of overdoing something, going beyond the limits, working with the extreme, giving too much to the point of, have I done enough? There's an energy in here as well of what you need to work on to restore your health is that energy of perfectionism, wanting to do everything to the point of perfection. That's not good. It's depleting your energy. Let's see if there's anything else we can find in here. We have the 9 of Cups, we have the 5 of Cups, and we have the energy of the Lovers, and the bottom card is the 7 of Wands. Pile number, and the card that showed up in here when I was opening, it just felt, let me see, I just opened it randomly in here, but I've closed it and now I'm trying to find the same card. I think it was the 8. Let me see if I can find it in here. I think it was 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, it was the 8 of Pentacles. I like to open the cards randomly. And one of the cards that was showing up, it was the 8 of Pentacles, which is related with what I was saying in here. It's all about your work. Your all work ethics are hurting you. Pile number 1. Okay? So it's important to work smarter. And working smarter in here is, instead of trying to do it all, maybe do just one thing at a time. And if you don't have time to do the rest, it's okay. Because this energy of the Lovers, again, it goes back to, what do you want? Do you want to do something that is going to hurt you in the end of the day? Or you want to do something that is going to benefit you? So there's no point in depleting your energy and after cry for the spilled milk. It's interesting because what I see in here, you're giving too much, and after you almost cry because you are not receiving enough in return. And this is because the answer for you is not doing a lot means receiving it all. Maybe for you the answer is do what you can and the best will still come to you. So pile number 1, what you need to work on to restore your health. You need to work on your emotions. You need to make sure that you practice self-love, self-care, and most important than all, forgive yourself because you can't do more. You've done what you could, and there's nothing else to do. There's no point in trying to save the world if the price to pay is to lose yourself. Do what you can. If you can't do anything else, then give it to God or whatever you believe in. So part of the solution of what you need to work on to restore your health goes through the energy of meditation. In meditation, we can find the space between thoughts and mind chatter. When you meditate, you allow your mind to be in a state of peace. This shift in thinking will help stop any limiting and negative thoughts you might have fallen prey to. When fearful thinking gains a foothold in your mind, it can take root and become habitual. Expecting the worst possible outcome can become your normal response. It can be hard to recognize and release fearful thinking. Take a minute and silence your mind. Breathe in and imagine this breath traveling through your body. Take a second breath and ask your body to relax. You are creating a connection with your higher self, God, Spirit, and your intuition. Just 1 minute a day of meditation can provide a mental reprieve from thoughts connected with illness, loss, or low vibrational thoughts. This can go a long way towards healing. In this card in particular, connected with the energy of meditation, a sleeping woman is surrounded by wintry imagery. The different scenes indicates a connection with your true essence, your inner resources, and times when you felt happier. The snow suggests purity, cleansing, and discovering hidden thoughts and fears. The goose may signify a need for reorganizing your priorities and the importance of the many blessings you have in your life. As you hold these images in your mind, begin a meditation to see if any messages come to you. Don't worry or strain. Commit to meditating for a minute a day and increase it as you start to feel comfortable. Find soothing music that helps you relax. With practice, clarity and relief from stress may come more easily. It's time to heal yourself. It's time for you to take care of yourself. And that starts with recognizing your own action, your own responsibility towards your own self. So pile number 1, what you need to work on to restore your health. You need to ask yourself, what is important for you? And why you are depleting yourself of having a better life? Could it be because you are taking care of someone else and you're not paying attention to yourself? Could it be because you are worried if people around you are happy? What about you? Are you happy? Do the people that you worry with, they are worried with you? I'm not saying that that's not the case. What I'm saying is that you are focusing too much and giving the best of you to everyone, but you're not extending that kindness to your own self. So forgive yourself and start being a tiny bit more selfish by taking care of yourself and taking care of your emotions. As you do so, I am pretty sure others will follow, because they will start feeling that there is something missing in my life, and that will be your presence. So make yourself someone that will be remembered when you leave. By allowing others to see that you are important as well. And the best way of showing it is by taking care of your health, is by taking care of your needs, is by taking care of yourself, by making yourself your own priority. Because we have in here the energy of the butterfly of healing, without a doubt, healing will be extremely important for you. Can be any kind of healing. Any method that you feel comfortable with will be beneficial for you. It could be quantum healing, it could be running on the table, it can be Reiki, it can be Theta healing, it can be anything. You just need to find the person that is right for you and work with them. If you're not sure where to go, ask the universe to show you the path. They will bring you the right people. Even if it's 3 different people, they will put in your path. If you don't know which one to choose, try each one of them as you can. The only way sometimes to find out what is the best for us is to give it a shot. So try everything that you can and see who is the right person for you. Because I am pretty sure they will be able to support you and give you what you need. A space for you to heal. A space for you to revitalize your energy so you can restore your health. This is the message for people connected with pile number 1. If you connected with pile number 2, welcome to your reading, what you need to work on to restore your health. We have the energy of marriage. Probably your marriage, your relationship, any kind of relationship is taking the best of you. Okay? So probably your emotions are directly affecting your health. You could be physical or it can be your emotional health. If you are feeling stressed, if you are feeling drained, if you are feeling that there's another word that was in my mind. If you're feeling that you're not appreciated, If you're feeling that you're giving too much, you're not receiving, you need to ask yourself, what's going on? Why I'm not feeling appreciated? And I think this is the word that I was looking for. If you're feeling that you're not being appreciated enough, ask yourself, how can you go around it? Here we have the energy of give back. And we have the energy of the butterfly of meditation. So pile number 2, before we even talk about what you need to work on to restore your health, what you need to have in consideration, it's recognizing that there's no point in looking at people doing the wrong thing and taking it on board over and over and over and over and over again. And another thing that in here is really important, this energy of giving back, it goes back again to your relationships. Your relationship is taking the best of you. Because probably, once again, you might want to be okay with everyone. You might want to give yourself to others. But are they giving back? Are you receiving? Are you feeling complete? Are you feeling seen? Are you feeling appreciated? Are you feeling loved? Are you feeling complete, or you are feeling that you have to divide yourself in multiple ways of being for you to receive a gesture of kindness from people that are taking everything from you? So what you need to work on to restore your health is the approach you have towards your relationships. Pile number 2. Consider your own actions above all. Are you giving to people that are giving you back? Or you're just giving, thinking that the world to be a better place, let me give. Like you're working for a charity and you're giving everything that you have. But what this charity is doing with what you're giving, are they helping others, or they are helping their own selves? Pile number 2, your reading is a tiny bit similar with pile number 1, because the word meditation came up in both readings but in different positions. Okay, so what I would say to this pile in here is that what you need to work on to restore your health is on your own actions. You need to stop give and start thinking first. What am I giving to others that I'm not giving to myself? What am I expecting from others and I'm not expecting for myself? If I want something, do I have to always be asking? Why do I give without people asking? And for me to receive, I have to ask. Because you might be giving it to the wrong people, okay? But let's bring extra cards in here to see if there's more information. We have the 4 of Wands, we have the 4 of Cups, and we have the 5 of Wands, and in the end we have the 8 of Wands. So pile number 2. Your relationships, for sure, they are affecting your health. It could be your family, it could be your own spouse, it could be your own kids. In here, it could be anything. But one thing is for sure, it falls under relationship. Your relationship with self and others. Another thing that is going on in this pile in here is that this pile probably you don't know how to receive. So So there is something in here about your perception as well that is affecting your health. So what are the choices that you are doing? It's interesting because this is the way it's coming up. What are the choices you are doing for your own self that is affecting your body? So this brings in here health issues already for certain people. Let's put it this way. Let's say that you have a liver problem, but you are drinking. The only way around this is to stop drinking, or at least reduce drinking. So we have an energy of active. There is an energy of actions that needs to be taken, measures that need to be put in place. So for you to be able to restore your health, you need to create healthy boundaries in your relationships and with your body as well. Don't mistreat your body. If you know that you have a problem, minimize this problem by reducing whatever is causing it. Let's say, for example, you have intolerance to, to cheese, dairy, whatever it is. Reduce the amount that you eat and replace it for something else. Because right now your body might be tolerating it. What about in the future? It might start harming you, and you don't want that. This is why that example came in. Let's say you have a liver problem, stop drinking. This will be the actions for you to be able to restore your health. Tuning in with this energy of giving back, okay, pile number 2. Although this give back is asking you to give more, in your particular case, it's not about giving more. It's about asking, what are you sharing with others? But I will bring you the message from the book. And once we read all of it, I am pretty sure I will gain as well more clarity about this energy of giving back. But regardless of what the book is saying, there's one thing that is important in here. What are you giving to others that you're not giving to yourself? And who are you giving to? Are you giving it to the right people? I don't think so. So there's a misconceived idea in here about the meaning of giving and receiving. But let's tune in with the message from the book. Give back. You need an interruption from what is going on in your life. A wonderful way to divert your mind is to give back. Giving back does not have to be difficult. Think of simple ways you would like to help or contribute to your community. This can be anything from donating food or clothing to a shelter to volunteering your time to a cause you feel is important. Giving yourself will give you a different outlook on what's going on in your life. Share your volunteering with family members or friends so they can benefit from giving back as well. Sometimes giving back may be close to home. It can mean assisting a family member, giving a ride to a neighbor, or running an errand for someone. The important issue here is recognizing that health or emotional challenges can create self-absorption. Helping someone else will provide a break in the daily grind that has become your routine. There is so much to notice in this card in particular. Pay attention to the imagery that stands out to you. Put a pause if it's needed, because this will help you to see as well which area of your life is needing your attention. And it's interesting because for me, when I look to this card in here, I'm looking to this child in here that looks like they are praying if all this can be part of their own life. There's an energy in here of, I really wish I would have all this, but they are giving it to others. There's something really strange in this pile in here. But let me keep reading. Pay attention to the imagery that stands out to you. The foxgloves to the left of the image relate to projects, getting yourself out there, and the willingness to give to others. The Pegasus bounding above the lady's head is about clarity of mind. The children, the elder, and peacocks indicate various opportunities that will bring healing to you and your heart as you give to others. There are so many programs that rely on volunteers for extra support. Consider whether this is something you would like to do. If not, there are other ways to give back. The possibilities are numerous and you'll benefit once you decide to take this step. There's something really interesting with this reading in here because I keep having this feeling in here. I will give you extra cards, okay? Because I keep feeling in here that the problem is not about you giving yourself, but it's about what you are receiving. Unless you are so self-absorbed that you're only taking care of yourself, only taking care of your needs, to the point of stop looking into your own life and start helping others. That could be something else, okay? But this is not what I felt in here. What I felt in this reading in here is that pile number 2 is giving too much and there are chances that you don't know how to receive. So we have answers within, self-love, and unexpected. And the bottom card is unconditional love. I'll leave it in there. So pile number 2, when I look into your cards and I ask myself, what does pile number 2 needs to work on to restore their own life, their own health? You need to recognize the importance of what is important for you and give yourself the chance of taking care of your own needs. There is solution for any problem that you might have been going through. There is solution, but the answer is within you. So ask yourself what your body is needing that you're not giving it. It could be walking a tiny bit more. It could be exercising. It could be meditating. It could be doing things that you love. It could be asking yourself, what are you already giving to the community, but you are giving to the wrong people? So there's a bunch of things in here that you need to question yourself. What am I doing? What is important for me to stop doing so I can heal myself, so I can help myself and live a better life? So pile number 2, you need to have a plan and focus on this plan in here. And your plan has to be taking care of your needs and giving yourself what you're expecting from others. There's an energy of movement in here. For you to be able to restore your health, you need to take an action. And that action will bring a reaction. Let's say you're spending too much time indoors. You need to go outside. Let's say you're spending too much time outside. You need to spend more time with yourself and your family. You have a work life that is draining you. Maybe instead of going home and keep working, you might need to relax, meditate, travel, go out and about and do something that brings light into your heart. So pile number 2, for you to be able to restore your health, you need to do what you love and love what you do. And I am under the impression that there are things that you are doing you're not meant to do, and they're harming you and they're affecting you. And at some point, it will affect your health. Things that will affect your body, they don't start in the physical sometimes. They come from the spiritual realm, let's put it this way. They come from your emotions. Let's say that every single day that I'm arguing, every day I'm arguing, repeating same things over and over again, and this starts stressing you out, causing you headaches, migraines. At some point, you might just crash. At some point, you might just, I don't know, have a stroke. And when that time comes in, the problem didn't start literally in the physical, but it will manifest in your physical body. When I say it didn't start literally in the physical, it's like you didn't walk and bump and you broke something. No. Your emotions went out of control, and eventually they will start eating you from inside out till the point that you are drained and there's nothing left on you, and then you will fall ill. So this is what we need to avoid. Arguing every single day, trying to reason with everyone, trying to bring peace to everyone while you are living in a hell. All this in here is affecting you physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially. So let's stop everything and restart again. You are entitled to restart. So give yourself an opportunity. So this energy of giving back is towards yourself. Give yourself an opportunity to receive the best that you can give to your own self. Care to your own needs. Do things that are out of character, which is sometimes draw out of the line. It's a pile that probably, let's say, you work, and you don't even take time off. Take time off. Do something that no one would have expected. Just ask for time off and go out, travel, have fun. All these things in here, they will help you to restore your health. So pile number 2, do things out of character in here. And things out of character for you is take care of yourself, do what you love, do what you love, prioritize yourself, and take care of your needs by doing what is important for you. Don't think just about the others. Think about yourself as well. It's not all about let's make other people happy so we can be happy. Let's make our own selves happy, and hopefully we will inspire others and they will be happier as well. This is the message for people who connected with pile number 2. For you to be able to restore your health, you need to work on your self-care by loving yourself more and doing what you love. To each one of you that came to this reading, thank you so much for your presence. Looking forward to see you next video. Bye.